Deiveson Figueiredo and Moreno. Okay, guys, timeout and back up because this became very relevant. So I missed the weigh-ins. And when I get done, I end up in a room with John Anik and Brett Okamoto, who were both at the weigh-ins. And it's just the three of us in a room, but they start visiting. I'm listening to everything they're saying. And John makes a comment to Brett, or vice versa, that Figueiredo came in a half a pound underweight, which relevant. Don't forget, the only thing that's beaten Figueiredo in a period of time, particularly in 2020, is the scale. So all of a sudden, he's coming in a half a pound underweight, and he throws up after the weigh-ins. They were discussing this, and I remember thinking, well, that doesn't go together. He's throwing up from cutting weight, but he was underweight. I don't get it. Yeah, okay, I didn't get it because what I was missing is it had nothing to do with the weight cut. He was sick. Hold that thought, because this doesn't get revealed to us. We know and hear that he vomited publicly after the weigh-ins, which we all chalked up to a weight cut. Hold that thought. Fight starts. Figueiredo comes out and he walks Moreno down. I mean, Figueiredo is so big and appears to be so strong. I mean, he's like an oak tree. And Moreno's chopping away. Boom, he's chopping at the tree. The tree's not moving. Tree's not even flinching. Tree's not even blinking. He's getting punched in the face. Moreno hit him right in the neck twice. Right in the neck. Nothing. Not an expression, walked him down, fired back. The announce team was making it believe and making it sound as though Figueiredo was fading. I didn't see that. My eyes were not showing me that. They were also leading you to believe that Moreno was winning the fight. That is not what happened. That is not what my eyes were telling me at any point in this. What I saw, more moments than not, was Figueiredo moving forward. What I saw, more moments than not, was Figueiredo throwing punches and kicks at his opponent. What I saw, more moments than not, was the harder punches being landed by Figueiredo. What I saw was 3 takedowns in an entire contest, all for Moreno against Figueiredo, but not one piece of damage done or an advancement of position. Not only was guard not passed, it was not attempted to be passed. Not only was a punch not landed, it was not even thrown. Now, Moreno does get the credit. He got the position. It means something. But guys, in fairness, and you're getting this from a wrestler, it means very little. You got to do something with the damn thing. He got it. If you're splitting hairs, it goes to him. It goes to Moreno. Not a meaningful amount. Nothing happened. When it came to who was more dynamic, Figueiredo was throwing punches. He was throwing kicks, including spinning kicks to the breadbasket. He was throwing elbows that were landing. This was a very fun fight. This was not a close or a hard fight to judge. Period. End of story. It only went to a draw because of a low blow where a point was deducted. I'm bringing that to you because there was nothing aloof here. The Nevada State Athletic Commission has had a very bad 2 months. They got Bob Arum so upset with the incompetence of the judging that he is threatening to take his product out of Nevada. Doesn't care where he goes, this is a quote, but he ain't coming back to Nevada. This does not deserve to go into that same pile. The judges 100% got this right. 100%. 3 rounds to 2, exactly as they called it. Did not put an overemphasis on the takedowns. And by the way, the entire narrative going into this fight and even during the fight that Moreno was fading, or that, I apologize, that Figueiredo was fading, or that Figueiredo could not hold up to start with, is false. The 5th round was very clear. All 3 judges saw, the same way as you guys saw, the same way as I saw, and the same way that Moreno felt. Figueiredo won it. It was Figueiredo's first time in the 5th round in his whole career. Champion of the world. He's never been in the 5th round. We're being told that he was fading. 10 minutes in, we're being told that he's fading. 15, 17, 18 minutes in, the world's being told that he's fading. He won the 5th round. Those don't go together. The fight that you could see or the fight that you could listen to were 2 totally different fights. This was fun. It was a very fun match. This was not a close match. It ended in a draw. How could you say that? I can say that because a point was taken away, which is the only reason it ended up in a draw. I only bring that to you because then Figueiredo lets us in on why he was vomiting at the weigh-ins. He was sick. Matter of fact, he had to go to the hospital. He didn't get out till the day of the fight. He was released from the hospital at 2 a.m. the day of the fight. I bring that to you because we're talking of rematch. I'm in, guys. By the way, if it sounds like I'm throwing water on this wonderful performance, you're getting the wrong tone from me. I'm throwing water on the narrative of the performance. Great fight, fun to watch, judges called it the right way. Nothing to see here. And then we get revealed that the champ didn't feel good. That's going to be a talking point going to the next fight. Moreno has a way to go going to the next fight. Moreno had very dominant positions, particularly with the wrestling, of which he was completely lost, which is adjustments that he can make up and fix and change. Every single round where he got a takedown, he should have won and stolen that round. He's going to have to make some adjustments, though. Other part of the talking point going to this fight is just how bad did Figueiredo feel? Many guys will come out after the fact in a real scumbag fashion, attempting to take away from their opponent and claim an injury or claim they weren't feeling good. Figueiredo was on video vomiting and then just told us why, because he was sick. Take this how you will. Dana White is calling this the greatest 125-pound fight of all time. I'm hearing many other people say it. I'm hearing people even going further just as it pertains to 2020 saying that it's the greatest fight of the year, which is relevant because right now for the World MMA Awards, without a question, Rose versus Wei Li wins fight of the year. Now they have competition. Recency bias is going to say it goes to Figueiredo Moreno. The experts that make the vote will sit down in freshness and watch both fights again. I don't have an opinion until I do that, but you see the compliment that is being displayed either way. In a worst case scenario, it goes down as the second best fight of 2020, which is one of the great fight years in the history of my life. Wonderful job. But the wonderful job also extends to the judges who got it right and possibly goes against some of those who were telling us Figueiredo was fading. Moreno is winning. That's not what happened. That's only what you were told happened.